Speak Up English, the key to success.
Maya, grocery shopping can be quite an adventure, right? Do you have any tips for navigating the store efficiently?
Absolutely, Chris. Grocery shopping is like a treasure hunt. I always make a list to avoid getting lost in the aisles. How about you?
Haha, a treasure hunt indeed. I'm more of a spontaneous shopper, but I should try making a list. Do you prefer big supermarkets or smaller stores?
Well, Chris, it depends. Big stores are like a one-stop shop for everything. But smaller ones can be cozier. It's like choosing between a mall and a boutique.
Good point, Maya. Sometimes I get overwhelmed in big stores. And what about meal planning? Do you plan your meals ahead of time?
Oh, absolutely, Chris. Meal planning is like setting the menu for your week. It helps me stick to a healthier diet. Do you have any favorite go-to recipes? Haha, a secret weapon dish. That sounds intriguing, Chris. I love trying new recipes, especially international ones. It's like a culinary adventure. Have you ever tried cooking something exotic?
Not yet, Maya, but I'm open to it. A culinary adventure sounds fun. Do you have a favorite international cuisine?
I'm a fan of Thai food, Chris. The flavors are like a fireworks show in your mouth. And speaking of flavors, do you have any favorite snacks you always pick up while shopping?
Thai food, the fireworks of flavors. I'll try that. And yes, I'm a sucker for chips and salsa. It's like a party in a bag. How about you, Maya?
Haha, chips and salsa are a classic choice, Chris. I can't resist dark chocolate. It's like a little indulgence to brighten my day. Do you have any guilty pleasures?
Dark chocolate, the sweet escape. My guilty pleasure is ice cream, especially on a hot day. It's like a delicious cool down. Well, Maya, what's your secret to staying within your budget while shopping?
Budgeting, Chris. It's like a shopping challenge. I set a limit and stick to it. Plus, I compare prices and look for discounts. How about you?
Setting a budget is smart, Maya. I usually try to avoid shopping when I'm hungry. It's like a recipe for overspending. Well, Maya, any final shopping wisdom to share with our fellow English learners?
Absolutely, Chris. Shopping is like a journey. Enjoy the ride. Make a list, stay within your budget, and explore new ingredients. You might discover a new favorite dish.
Well said, Maya. To all our learners, may your shopping adventures be filled with tasty surprises and good deals. Part 2. Maya, continuing our grocery shopping conversation, Do you have any tricks for picking the freshest produce?
Oh, absolutely, Chris. It's like a produce puzzle. I look for bright colors, firmness, and check for any blemishes or bruises. For example, with avocados, I gently squeeze them to feel their ripeness.
A produce puzzle. I like that. Avocado squeezing is a skill I need to master. And what about meats? Any tips for selecting the best cuts?
Definitely, Chris. It's like choosing the star of your meal. I look for meats with a good marbling of fat. It makes them juicier and more flavorful. And I always check the sell-by date to ensure freshness.
Marbling for flavor, got it. Checking the sell-by date is a good practice. Do you ever buy items in bulk, like grains or pasta, to save money?
Yes, Chris, buying in bulk can be a budget-friendly move. It's like getting more bang for your buck. Just make sure you have storage space at home. How about you?
Bulk shopping can be a money saver indeed. I've tried it for staples like rice and pasta. But sometimes it feels like I'm preparing for a food apocalypse with all those big bags. Ha ha.
Haha, a food apocalypse. Well, Chris, it's all about finding that balance. And speaking of balance, do you have any guilty pleasures that you can't resist buying, even if they're not on your list?
Maya, guilty pleasures have a way of finding their way into my cart. It's like they're whispering. Take me home. Ice cream and cookies are my weaknesses. How about you?
Haha, ice cream and cookies, classic temptations. I have a soft spot for gourmet cheeses. They're like a little luxury in my shopping cart. Well, Chris, do you have any strategies for avoiding impulse buys?
Avoiding impulse buys is a challenge, Maya. I usually try to stick to my list and remind myself that I don't need that extra bag of chips. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Ha ha.
Haha, we've all been there, Chris. Well, to all our English learners, remember, grocery shopping is like a culinary adventure. Be mindful, make smart choices, and enjoy every meal you create.
Well put, Maya. May your shopping trips be filled with fresh ingredients, delicious surprises, and maybe an occasional indulgence.